My boy Zoran was like just straight face. He said, "Just tell him yes." Yeah. How did you keep that face?
Honestly, I was just thinking about New York City.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the whole time I was
He can't be genuine for 1 second.
trying to think about.
I was just thinking about New York City. Like, what a cop-out answer, bro. Really, that was your one zen thought, was just the streets of Manhattan. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Man, what the f is this? Zoran Mamdani on the Friedland show talks meeting Trump, mayoral election, and Arsenal tech, I guess. This sucks. Just gonna be a softball interview. I probably won't watch the whole thing.
What is it like? Like you go to the White House, yeah. Right?
What do you film in this format, dude? It's so obnoxious, man.
You take a selfie on a plane.
It's just so you can make clips more easily.
Yeah.
Filming in the Instagram square format.
No caption. That is like Drake vibes a little bit.
Hit the emoji though.
You hit the emoji.
Come on. You know where I was going.
On the plane? What do you think? Like, what's the game plan there?
Honestly, I knocked out on the plane.
I mean, you looked a little bit like. That was the joke on the internet. You look a little bit like you took you hit nothing.
You can say it.
You look a little bit like you hit the edible before the flight.
Why would you say that?
It was 30 minutes. I'm sorry, Mr. May. I know.
Why would you say that?
It's like, I don't know.
That's your promo clip? I'm definitely not gonna watch this whole thing. Dear God. Just gonna be playing patty cake with him the whole time.
Hello and welcome to a very special episode of the Adam Friedland Show. I'm Adam Friedland. Because to sing in a with remember or practice steady surreal station. Sexual connection full. Ladies and gentlemen,
Adam has suffered from not being made fun of enough from the Cumtown saga, and it shows.
I'm in Maryland, New York
Cumtown ended too soon. The bullying was not enough.
City, Zoran Mamdani, everyone. Elect. Congratulations.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Good.
It's funny, like when I met you, we just talked about sports. I wasted your time like 4 days before an election.
I thought it was great.
I know. We talked about all of our collective pain.
Yeah.
The game's on right now. The North London Derby's on right now.
3-0, baby.
You said you've been too busy. You've been too busy running for mayor to watch the games this year. Now you're making me too busy to watch.
But like, we'll get an update if it's 4.
Oh, shit. This is unprofessional. Oh shit. Oh no, guys.
Say a massive congratulations on what you've achieved. That you have winning energy. That you stay calm. Take it easy and God bless, my friend.
I just got a text.
How did you do this?
My boy.
Eyes around. How you doing?
I'm just gonna watch it again.
Yeah, just watch it. He's the best. Suppose you. I really bothered.
And you actually, and I thought that was you were going.
No, it's gonna be.
I love him.
I love him so much.
Mm-hmm.
What position did you play?
I played.
Wrong science?
I played up top.
Up top.
Yeah.
You were 9?
I think I was 23.
Do you have
but
checkers
you were a
yet?
striker.
Yes. Yes. No relation.
Yeah. Where did you live? Observatory?
I lived.
After you got out of jail, he was elected, and he was like, "You got to tell your kids to come back because we need everyone to build a country." And like my parents' whole generation of Jews.
So why are you not following Madiba right now?
Because I had to talk to you. You know, and I got this studio. And it's a lot. It's a lot. Of work.
You know, last time I went back was in 2010
2010
for the World Cup.
He fucking did the job of Lala.
Even in his conversation with Zoran Mamdani, he's like snorting loogies into the back of his throat. Like he's such an unprofessional, disgusting communicator. Like I've really grown to hate Adam Friedland. Like he's such a piece of shit. Let's just search the transcript for Trump. Key moments. Do you even talk about Trump?
I'm like, my boy Zoran was like, just straight face. He said, just tell him yes. Yeah. How did you keep that face?
Honestly, I was just thinking about New York City.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the whole time
He can't be genuine for 1 second.
I was trying to think about.
I was just thinking about New York City. Like, what a cop-out answer, bro. Really, that was your one Zen thought, was just the streets of Manhattan. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
The difference between if you have a White House that is working towards an affordability agenda or one that's making it harder to live in the city.
Yeah.
That's kind of what kept.
Do you feel like as if you know, the president sees your popularity, you know? He loves the ratings, ton of reporters. He sees it. He's, I think, handsome. I think he thought handsome. Did you ever eyes up here, Mr. President?
Like, even if that was the only thing going through your mind, why isn't it that's the only thing going through your mind as you're standing next to someone you called a fascist and you think is a fascist? You're not thinking about, oh man, this is a real like, alarm bells should be going off in your head. Like, oh, wait a second, I'm standing next to Donald Trump and he's like, happy I'm here, this is bad. It's like everyone walked out of there thinking that the other person was a chump. Really? Is that the case?
You were elected because you were trusted on your policies for affordability. Do you think he's maybe a little bit trying to like swagger Jack a little bit?
You know, I actually think there are a lot of places of disagreement with the president. I think one of the things.
He's just saying the exact same thing, just like with a different vibe, with a we're both sitting in chairs vibe. We already heard him say this in his speaking to the media vibe. Like, he's all like media training. That's all he is.
Things that was remarkable to me is I told him that our campaign started on October 23rd of last year, but the moment when a lot of people, or not a lot of people, some people started paying attention, was after he won the presidency. We did the video on Fordham Road, Hillside Avenue. Yeah. We talked to Trump voters and we asked them why they voted for him, and it just went back to cost of living and it went back to cheaper groceries. Yeah. And that was a lot of our campaign.
And he liked that it was 1 in 10, right? That's like he liked.
1 in 10.
He liked.
Did you see the guy who has the MAGA from Mamdani hat?
Yeah.
And then he did
How'd that feel?
The MAGA from Mamdani.
Kind of badass.
It was wild. I remember I was gonna step on. Sound like such a postulate. Everything is we. I was going to step on the stage at Forest Hills where we were doing our rally.
Did you think it was a prank?
Well, I had a member of the NYPD pulled me aside and they're like, I just want you to know that there is a man in your line of sight with a red MAGA hat. And we checked and he's actually sincerely here for the rally.
Oh, nice. So you really had to bring it. You had to do a Trump-style rally for him.
Great police work.
You had to do YMC. This guy's accustomed to some wild rallies. This guy's accustomed to a stadium full of.
Yeah, it was just me and El Bizgar Church.
Yeah, I mean,
somebody from MTV Lebanon.
Did you expect him to like you as much as he did?
I was trying to prepare for a lot of different situations.
I know. It's like when you're on that plane taking that selfie. I mean, that could have gone in any direction. I mean, like, did that feel best case scenario, or like, were you like?
It honestly felt like the most productive meeting we could have had.
Yeah.
I mean, a meeting where we talked about ULERP, we talked about, groceries, Con Ed, rent, childcare. That feels like the best meeting you could have.
Yeah. Were Eric or Donald Jr. there?
No. It was.
Did you worry that like to see that was maybe difficult for them?
I wasn't thinking about that.
Maybe it's like the hang has just been so bad. This cool guy came, and he's like, now I have to go back to these guys.
He's complete fake.
Did he say, can you sleep over? Did he come up to New York and see you?
He didn't ask me that.
Oh man. I mean, it was one of the most surreal things we've ever seen as Americans.
Robin Van Persie against Charlton, baby.
3 ads is nuts.
What's the score?
3-1.
What?
Fuck. Who scored?
Charles from halfway line.
Oh,
what?
did he do the pigeon from halfway line?
No, he was being weird about it.
He scored from the halfway line?
Yeah, he tripped around.
I prefer the Anthony Weiner interview. This guy hides his psychopathy too well.
It was honestly just a great play from him.
Why would you say that?
Because they're not a threat.
They're not a threat.
That's famous last words. What's this time?
Okay.
73rd.
What time is it right now?
74th minute.
What time is it?
102.
Okay.
Did you watch the 4-4 Arsenal Newcastle?
Yeah, we talked about it, dude. It was the worst day of my life. This is an interesting moment for us because we have like an opportunity to have like a snapshot of you after an historic election and prior to the assumption of one of the most powerful positions.
Disappointing.
In America.
This won't age too well.
Most of the Adam Friedland show.
Yeah.
What made you run for mayor? Like, what made you decide to run for mayor?
I think one of the things was that I was very frustrated with the fact that Eric Adams, who was at that point running for re-election, was making it more expensive to live in New York City in clear ways that he had direct control over, and then pretending like he was just a bystander. He would write a letter in support of Con Ed when they want to increase gas and electric by more than $60 a month. He would raise the rent more than 12%.
Mm-hmm.
He would increase the water bill. He would.
But like the conditions for you,
I mean, for me,
you're like, this is the time I'm gonna run for mayor.
I think the thinking was that I wanted to make a case specific about cost of living.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of people who looked at kind of the swing of our politics and thought that the only way to beat someone heading towards the right is to head towards the right yourself.
And you felt like you were gonna win?
I felt like I had a 3% chance.
What the fuck did he just say?
Probably giving me an extra 2
crazy.
points.
Was there someone that?
And there were a lot of people who looked at kind of the swing of our politics and thought that the only way to beat someone heading towards the right is to head towards the right yourself.
And you felt like you were gonna win?
I felt like I had a 3% towards the right by more than $60 a month. He would raise the rent more than 12%.
Mm-hmm.
He would increase the water bill. He would.
But like the conditions for you,
I mean, for me,
you're like, this is the time I'm gonna run for mayor.
I think the thinking was that I wanted to make a case specific about cost of living.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of people who looked at kind of the swing of our politics and thought that the only way to beat someone heading towards the right is to head towards the right yourself.
You don't think that you're doing that right now?
And you felt like you were going to win?
I felt like I had a 3% chance of winning.
Yeah.
And that's
Run.
Amazing.
I mean, she's still your girl. She's always going to be your girl. So
that was the
you're
final
allowed,
decision that we had.
You're allowed, yeah. Is she mad at you for working so much?
No,
but it's mine.
to meet have
So weird.
I looked at
for the, you know, the
So parasocial.
there isn't like a single moment.
Yeah.
There is, you know,
the primary and the general, I'd suppose. Win. To your eyes, I see a fellow brother. What was the moment you knew you'd win?
For the primary, I think today. Around with Mark over this stuff. Kevin Elkins, who was working on Cuomo's campaign, put out a tweet like, I guess the most important thing is that everybody had fun. And I was like, oh man, this means they know they're gonna win. And he's saying that to us.
He's in a room full of 4 guys as the election night party. You're full.
Yeah, but until
that reminder that it's gonna happen.
You just for decades.
I think if we were like Real Madrid fans, we'd be like cheating on our team. I think for us, we're like it's gonna all go away. So I have to like take advantage of the time I have. It means nothing to these people. Okay.
Wait, what's?
It means nothing to me either. Like. Means nothing to me either.
4-1 as a half.
Steven Crowder.
Let's fucking go. Sorry for cursing. 4-1.
Sorry.
So corny. I hate this, man. On governing team.
You have as to what government can be because you've had to deal with its failures for decades.
You've been in the cigar rooms,
And I think we've made a few appointments so far. The first appointment to me, Dean Foulahan was the first deputy mayor. I appointed him, and Elle Bisgard Church is my chief of staff. Elle is somebody I've known since I've been in office. So I hired her as my chief of staff when I was in the assembly, which
she's been with you,
from the jump. And she's incredible. And Dean is somebody who'd been in government for 47 years. And he'd worked as a first deputy mayor before, he'd worked as the head of the budget before, he worked in Albany. And the thing that I love about him is that he's worked through all of that. And still, his orientation is how do we make a no into a how when it comes to any political problem. And that's, a lot of people lose that the longer they work in government.
Do you remember the night Obama won? Like, do you remember?
I'm so close to tapping out of this whole thing, man.
Communicated antitrust laws in like this complex of it in a very clear and concise way.
Adam is coked the fuck out, dude. He cannot even breathe out of his nose. He is wide-eyed. He is like goofy. It's crazy.
But it's sometimes progressives feel like snobs when they're talking to people.
I remember, when I was running for state assembly, we put together our first palm card. And I thought it was absolutely fire. And I remember giving it to a friend of mine, Kara McCurdy, who's a great photographer. And she read it, and she was like, what do these words mean? Because so much of the time it feels like we're just speaking to ourselves.
I mean, I think that's one thing that is going to be important, is like just communicating not above people's heads.
Just actually speaking with them.
With people.
And I think that's the point is to bring people in to politics, not to condescend to them as to why they're not already there. And it's also just much easier being yourself. When you're speaking to people, and
you're gonna get old, you think? Your face?
Brother.
Oh my god. Trash. It's nothing. It was nothing, actually. That whole interview was actually nothing. Not worth watching. Sorry, never mind. Stream's over. Talk to you later. Bye.